Brand new flat lap. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Una if you're new here, and I am a glass artist based in Scotland. And today I'm going to be talking about how the last week has been for me, what my stats are, my analytics, getting into the nitty gritty in case you're starting a YouTube channel yourself, or you've thought about it, or you'd like to, or you're just nosy like me. The last video I showed you the glassmaking process right from scratch to slumping and creating a 3D vessel. I hadn't really planned it out because I thought I knew what I was making and was really struggling to kind of put everything together, which kind of flummoxed me a bit. I was picking my husband's brain about it. It's a terrible saying. Anyway, he was asking if I was using those clips because they were helpful or if it was because I'd already recorded them and I wanted to use them. And it was definitely the latter. So on Friday morning, I had to pivot and film everything again. I made a plan this time and actually wrote it down what I was doing and then filmed it. So it took a really long time to make. I was working at my part-time job this weekend and had to edit it before and after work both days, and I was just absolutely exhausted by the time Sunday evening came around. So I kind of botched together the thumbnail, and I really regret that now because it's obviously the first thing that people see when they see a new video, and it's what helps them decide whether to click it or not, whether to give it a try. And less people have watched that video, and I think that's probably a lot down to the thumbnail, because the video itself, I think, is the best video I've made so far. If you've watched my other videos and you watched Sunday's one, did you think that too, or is that just me? Because I know how much work, or I know how much more work went into that one. I don't know if my judgment is clouded or not on it. So I realised that I do need a plan for every video, even if I think I know what that video is going to be, even if that's just bullet points to help me stick on task while I'm filming. I do tend to go off on a lot of tangents, so having the bullet point list helps me stick to what I'm meant to be talking about. This might sound obvious, but it's made me really realise 2 videos a week is a lot. The churn of it, fitting it into other things in my life, and trying to have at least one day off a week it's tricky. And so that got me thinking about why I started and what the point is. Why the 2 videos a week? Why for 12 weeks? And it was a bit arbitrary. It was inspired by Jen from Silver and Solo. If you've not seen her channel, go and watch it. She is inspirational. She monetized her channel in only 10 weeks. And that's amazing. It normally takes between 6 months to a year. So we'll see how I go on this. But I think more than being arbitrary, 2 videos a week means that you can't procrastinate. You have to get the videos made. Having it as a 12-week challenge meant that I had to start. I was really lucky that I asked a couple of other people if they'd be interested in doing a 12-week challenge, and they said yes. So hopefully it's bravery and not silliness. And hopefully we'll get the results, or get closer to the results that we're after, and we'll have enjoyed the process to look back on, even if not while we're in the thick of it, or at least not all the time. Last week was satisfying but tricky. The 2 videos a week also means that I can't get caught up in ruminating on low views or any other mistakes that I think I've made, failures. I need to just take the lessons and move on and apply them to the next video. This one might also be kind of obvious, but I'm learning really quickly all the shortcuts on how to edit the videos, and those shortcuts make a big difference when you're spending hours and hours editing. I'm also learning how to make thumbnails and how to plan, and just there's so much more to learn than I thought there would be, and I'm really enjoying it. It is totally overwhelming, but such a juicy problem to kind of get my teeth into, to try and figure it out and improve. I am a sucker for data. And if you are too, then you will know what I mean, that you want to see those improvements, and that is a real motivator for me. Making these videos also means that I'm building a backlog, so that when new people find my channel and they decide to watch a video, then there's more videos that they can watch, and they can decide whether they want to join and subscribe. I don't know about you, but whenever I find someone new on YouTube, I want to see all their past videos. I really binge watch their videos so that I can decide, do I like them? Do I like what they're making? Do I want to be notified when they've put up a new video? It also means that I have to pivot quickly if something's not working, like the video last week. All day Thursday I'd spent trying to edit it, and I'd edited a lot together, but I had to pivot quickly because it wasn't working. And I had to decide, do I shelf it and come back to it in a future video? Or do I figure out a different way of making this work that will probably mean more work? Sorry if you heard Toby there, he did a big sigh. It'll mean more work, but it'll make a better video, and that is what this is all about. I'm really proud of it. I'm so glad that I did. It's a lot better than that first video was in my opinion, and even if the views don't match that, that's okay. Maybe that video was just for me, or maybe in the future when people find my channel, that'll be one of the videos that they go back and watch, or maybe not. Either way, I've learned a lot from it and it's been invaluable. In this process, I'm going to figure out what videos I like to make most, what videos you like to watch most, and hopefully we'll find a balance between what I like to make and what you like to watch. And really what I'm hoping is that by the end of these 12 weeks, I will be able to kind of roughly estimate, okay, for different types of videos, how long is that going to take me to plan, to bullet point a kind of basic loose script, edit and make a thumbnail for, so that I can get better at planning my time and organising my time to fit in everything that I need to fit in. Workflows, I just don't really have an idea of at the minute because I'm just kind of learning as I go. And that's the same with everyone when you're doing something new. You don't really know how to plan it or what to expect. And as you get further and further along and you've practiced more and more, you build up expertise and experience and you can apply that going forward. So I'm really excited to see at the end of the 12 weeks, what will I know? Because I'll know a lot more than what I do now. And that's really cool. Okay. Enough talk, let's go to analytics. In the last 7 days, I've gained 20 new subscribers. If you're watching this, hello, thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you're here. My total now is 48 subscribers. My goal is to get to 1,000. I don't know if I can do it in 11 more weeks. I've had 10.4 thousand views in the last week, bringing my total to 20.9 thousand views, which is huge. Those are just from the 2 shorts that I posted and I'm so grateful. They've done really well, so I need to make more videos like that. And so that brings me to the total watch time. I've had 77.5 watch hours in the past week, which brings my overall total for the last year to 170.4 hours. The reason it matters from the last year rather than all time is because for monetization, YouTube only counts the last year. So I've got a really long way to go still, but that's where we stand at the end of week 2. It brings me a little bit closer to monetization and my dream of being able to earn a living doing something creative and making glass and living a creative and joyful life. So if you've not subscribed and you're watching this and you like the videos I'm making, please do subscribe. It's free and it'll help me so much. Sunday's video is coming up and I am so excited. I think you're going to love it. It is going to be the 7 books to inspire your creativity and art. These are the 7 books that have helped me most. Not just for art and creativity, but knowing myself, knowing how I relate to my work. They are amazing, amazing books. I listen to them on audiobook when I'm in the studio, basically on repeat. There was a while where I was listening to one book in particular, maybe twice a week, every week for months, because it was just so good and I felt like every time I listened to it I was learning something new. Some of these books I've only listened to on audiobook because I listen to them while I'm working. Others I've read the ebooks of. So yeah, that's what's to expect on Sunday. It is going to be a really good one. Anyway, enough rambling. I will let you get on. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all on Sunday. Bye. I realised that I said I would share the cold working process of using my brand new flat lap and I didn't actually introduce that in the clips that I'd filmed before. So here it is, my brand new flat lap and cold working, the biggest piece that I have ever made on it. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. It's totally surreal holding it in my hands and knowing that I made that. So I hope you enjoy.